Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Panther's Corner. And like I like to keep saying, keep pounding. Yeah, we did our thing. We showed up, we showed out, we had success, ongoing success. Bryce Young doing his thing and finally coming into himself. But our young QB is now injured. What will we do? We were going to turn to the red rifle and still proceed as commanded. To all our Panther brethren out there, we salute you. And let's get this W. Let's get this W. Hey, drop in the comments what you want to see us do on here, what you want to hear us tackle on here, what you want to put before everybody, and we want to see what you guys. We want to interview some of you guys, so drop them in the comments. Who wants to be interviewed so we can go over things with you guys as well. But let's jump right into this Panthers corner. Let me introduce you to Mr. Derek Ori from Roaring Riot. Um, uh, I wanted to ask you, Mr. Ori, how you doing, sir?
What's up, Panther Nation?
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask you. So, um, the Roaring Riot and our version, is it two different versions, or is it how many multiples of versions of the club is there?
So the Roaring Riot is the national. They're the nationals. Then there's chapters throughout the nation. So we're one of probably about don't quote me on this, about 20-25 chapters throughout the nation.
Wow.
So we're the Angel City Riot. Then you have D Town. That's Dallas. I'm trying to think of off the top of my head. Atlanta has a chapter. Tampa Bay has a chapter. Houston has a chapter.
Wow.
Denver has a chapter. This is, like I said, off the top of my head without knowing. There's one up in New York, but there's multiple chapters within the Carolinas.
Do you conversate with any of these people from time to time?
From time to time, yes. From time to time, yeah. I'm probably the tightest with D Town and the New Orleans Riot. They tend to be the most active on our IG page with the bantering back and forth.
The New Orleans Riot?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they're called the NOLA Riot, but don't quote me on it. But
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We should throw something to where we all meet up. We should get something like that going.
So D-Town was represented in Arizona. So they all came to our tailgate in Arizona.
Wow.
So they represented good at that tailgate. Last week, y'all know you didn't make it to our watch party last week, but we had a couple of people that came from Carolina because they knew we were there. They were at our watch party last week.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I wish I would have met them. I'm going to try to get. I'm going to get out to more things. But this time I'm heading to Vegas again. Had a good time in Vegas last week. I missed you guys down there. I wanted to be there. Representing with you guys. I'm sorry I missed it, but I saw the pictures. The pictures look awesome.
We were outside on the patio. It was beautiful, and we didn't have the big TV like we normally do because that's Casey was there. That's their spot.
Right.
But I kind of knew we did have the other big TV on the opposite end of the place.
Right.
But as it started to get going, Casey had their DJ going and stuff that was too loud. I was like, no, let's go outside. So we had all the TV outside, and the whole patio was all of us. It was almost standing room only. We had so many people last week. So
wow. So yeah. Is the patio? I haven't been on the patio yet. Is the patio sufficient?
It was good. And it worked out because the weather worked out. On a hot day, I wouldn't want to be out there, but there was a nice breeze. It was perfect weather for us to be outside.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I'm going to jump right into these questions I've been dying to ask you ever since that W. What is your feeling on the W from us just beating the Jets?
I'm going to say it wasn't pretty, but it was a defensive game. That's when it's a defensive game, it's a low-scoring game. Right. You're not always going to put up 40. And
right.
I kind of made a couple of comments on, I went on a couple groups, and there's still people out there that just want to talk about our quarterback and this and that. And it's like, I was like, no, you can't put up 40 every game.
Right.
Important thing is we won. Celebrate the win. Don't worry about the little things that happen. We won.
Yes, yes.
We won. So it was a defensive game. Defensive games are low scoring games.
People have to realize that the Jets, I know their record is deceiving. It is very deceiving, but they are a defensive team. They do have a squad if they had a quarterback. What I find amazing is how many chances the Jets give people before they move on, and other teams don't. Carolina, we'll cut somebody at the throat really, really, really fast. So my next question: do we have a running back controversy, and who do you think should be starting?
I don't think we have a controversy. I think we have an advantage because we have two dynamic running backs that can
Right.
rest their legs. And what I think what should happen is we play the hot hand. If one of our running backs is playing better than the other running backs, we play the hot hand with it.
Right.
So it could go from week to week. Whoever's putting in the yards and make.
I believe Rico has the hot hands right now.
Yeah.
I don't think Rico needs to be named the starter for him to have the hot hands and for the coach to make a coaching decision and give the man with the hot hands the ball.
Yeah.
Now, as you've seen that when Hubbard wasn't there when he was injured, Rico was getting the lion's share of the carries, and what I think needed to happen was breathers. Let Hubbard be the change of pace back, and let Rico set the standard until, like you say, if Rico's having a rough time, it might be a game that Hubbard can finesse in those pockets. I like our running back combination, and the the Buffalo Bills are softest tissue when it comes to run defense. They cannot stop the run. There's no way we should lose this game if our coach is calling the right plays. I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that. Um, just run it down their throats, and the Buffalo Bills cannot handle a solid run game. We just have to keep the changing of the of the ball from hands to hands to hot hands, and I believe the keys to victory is us playing old school football. We have a solid running game. Keep the ball out of the hands of the offense. Keep Carolina on the field, eat the clock, and win the game. What do you think about that?
Yeah. With Bryce not playing, and who knows? Who knows? Red Rocket coming in.
Yeah.
He might come in hot like he did when we played the Raiders last year.
Yes.
And light it up. But I think we need to depend on our run game this next week.
Yeah.
And let Dalton be the game manager.
Yes. The same way. Don't change the winning formula. The same way we've been dealing with Bryce Young, deal the same way. And if we have to pass, we will have the red rifle right there to do it. But I'm gonna get to that question. My next question, I asked you last week, and I told you to think about it, Mr. Ori. What do you think the new nickname of our running back duel should be?
So I have two, and I pulled these two off the internet because I saw them off the net or
All right.
off social media. I like Rush Hour.
Okay.
I like Rush Hour. I saw a little meme with Hubbard and Waddle walking together and in their suits and kind of like in the Rush Hour movie kind of way.
Right.
I like the Rush Hour, and the next one's kind of corny, but it makes sense.
Right.
The Happy Hour. Happy Hour sounds corny, but it makes sense because they're using number 5.
Okay.
Number 30 at 5:30 is happy hour. Yeah,
Uh,
it's kind of corny. It's kind of corny.
I
I
didn't
like,
get it
I
at
like
first until you
yeah,
said
yeah. The number 5 and the number 30 put together, 5:30 happy hour. I like rush hour. I like rush hour.
so. Rush hour, happy hour. We're gonna put it to our Panther brethren out there at Cali Cat Pack, Roaring Riot, Panther Nation, Angel City Riot. We're gonna let y'all pick. Um, Derek said he likes rush hour and happy hour, and I like Rico Suave. Rico being Rico, and Suave being Hubbard because he's suave, aka Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah.
One is thunder, one is lightning, but you got to have both to bring the rain.
I saw another one, the Cuban Connection, but I was like, are these guys both Cuban? So I didn't do any research to
Right.
figure it out, but I like rush hour.
But you guys drop them in the comments. You guys give us some of your opinions. I'm gonna run with the nickname I have for him and see if he catch. I'm gonna let Derek run with his nickname and see which one catches. Which one can spread like wildfire. Happy hour, rush hour, or Rico Suave, aka Thunder and Lightning. But y'all might have something different. Y'all drop them in the comments and let us know. Let me ask Derek this next question. What is the percentage you give us on beating the Bills with the red rifle this week?
I do feel like we have a slight handicap playing with the red rifle, so I'm giving 50-50. If our defense continues to show up like we've been playing, and Dalton can manage the game, I think we have just as big of a chance as any team to beat the Bills.
Okay.
We could beat them. Defense been on fire, so
On fire.
So if that same defense shows up, we got to get.
Okay. Now me, I'm gonna give us I'm saying 75% because of the run game and because the Bills have big problems with the run game. So I'm giving a 75%. 75%, you gave us 50. I'm giving 75, but I can't wait to see exactly how it turns out. I'm hoping for the best because I'm gonna let y'all know. My Panthers, your Panthers, our Panthers, do this thing. It's gonna be ridiculous on me. You're gonna hear my mouth all day long. All the naysayers, all the haters. The only thing I wish that our guy Bryce would have been the facilitator out there. That's the only thing I'm going to be missing because I wanted him to have a chance to prove himself, especially to all the haters, man. I'm tired of the haters. What do you say about
Man,
that?
so I was on I don't know which page I was on, but everyone was just hating on Bryce Still today. I was like, I had to say something, and my comment was like, I was like, damn, we're winning. Let's celebrate the win, no matter how it comes.
Yeah,
That's what I said. No matter how it comes, let's celebrate the win.
it might be
Uh,
nasty, it might be
uh,
ugly, but a W's a
I was
W.
like, why are we hating? We're winning. And then I was like, dude, are the other fan bases like this when they're winning? I was like, are they? I'm sorry, I'm not going to say it, but are they pooping on their team when they're winning? I was like,
Some people like
I,
misery.
I was
Some
like,
people just can't be happy. And that irritates me. Why can't you just be happy? Be happy for us. E-
ah,
Even if you think it's a cheap win, we got the W.
no matter what.
Man. So that's I'm good. That's a good segue into my next question. How do you feel about Bryce Young now that he has put us in the right position to win? We are winners. We are above 500 and we going into this week with our heads up high. And like I said, we get this W, my head's gonna grow, my mouth's gonna grow. But how do you feel about Bryce Young now that he's put us in this in this way to win? You know,
I never really lost. I never lost faith in him. I just I didn't. We just had to be patient and give it time and let him grow. Let him grow into a quarterback. We're
yeah,
not going to. we're not going to Super Bowl this year. I mean, be realistic, but let them give them time to grow.
Yes, yes,
And
yes, yes. Yeah,
and,
I'm
and
optimistic.
if, even if we make a run, that's a bonus.
Right,
That's a
right.
bonus. It's a bonus if we make a run, but we're
Yeah,
growing, and I'm willing. I'm willing to have the patience for him to grow. And
exactly.
everyone's looking for a quarterback. You know that uh, what do you call it?
They're looking for a miracle in the box.
Yeah,
I think
they're all
people need
looking
to
for.
realize we spent so much money on Bryce Young. Even if we wanted to go out and get somebody else, it's gonna be it doesn't make sense. The money spent. We got to put the time and effort into Bryce. Understand the process. Understand the man is proven. He he has a win. He's a winner. Heisman Trophy winner. He's accurate. We have to put the pieces around him to make him who he is. He didn't get drafted here. We drafted him into this situation. He didn't ask to be in this situation. Don't you think he would have loved to be behind a stout offensive line where he could just stand back there and dish like he was doing? He was he was used to stand back there and slice defenses up. Give the young man a chance. Understand the process. This is the process. Next year, we should be killing people because in the draft, we should get a couple defensive ends and some linebackers. I'm talking about we need another Luke Kuechly, another Julius Peppers. You know I've said that before, Derek.
Yeah, yeah,
We,
yeah,
these are pieces we need. We get no pass rush, and we still looking decent.
yeah. 6 sacks last week.
Yes,
I mean, come
yes.
on, come on.
Waking
So,
up, waking up.
yeah,
Brand new team.
but looking at these guys, they look like they're acting like we should have a Hall of Fame quarterback. Well, there's only like one or two Hall of Fame quarterbacks playing right now.
Yes,
The rest of the 30 are not. So come
yes.
on.
And that
But so,
person had to develop. Had to
yep,
develop.
yep,
He took his lumps and bruises, but Carolina was tore down when Bryce Young got here.
yep,
He didn't step on some golden streets. Everybody know we were suspect.
yep,
This team had to be built back. It was tore. It was gutted. It was gutted out. We had nothing. We're putting it together. We need all y'all to stand strong. Carolina strong. Keep pounding. And that's the keys to the game.
yep,
That's the keys. Keep pounding. I'm optimistic, Derek. I heard you say we're not winning the Super Bowl this year. I get it. I get it. You know, that's being a realist. But I'm also real. If our coach plays football, plays old school football, and keep pounding the ball, if you hold the ball, it's only so many minutes in the quarter. Hold the ball, keep our defense strong, keep them not tired, keep them ready and eager to defend, and keep the defense of the people who were playing tongues hanging out their mouth. That's what you do when you pound the ball. We can win. We can go far, Derek.
Well, you can't see it. I need a new hat. I need a new hat.
Oh, that's a championship tag.
Yep, I need a new hat. NFC Championship.
Hey, 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 hey. I'm quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. You know, I bet on. I'm diehard. I bet on us from the beginning of the season, sir.
Yeah.
I bet on us. I think the over was us winning 6 games. I bet that. I bet us winning the division. Baker Mayfield hurt. It's wide open.
Yep.
The NFL is wide open.
Yep.
The only rain cloud over us. Kansas City got Rashee Rice back, and they look amazing.
Yep.
That's the only little rain cloud we got over us.
I had him on my IR in a couple of leagues from the beginning. I was waiting for him to come back.
Yes, a few of the leagues that I'm in, people had dropped him.
Yes,
it was crazy. It was crazy. But thank you, Derek, for coming and answering these questions. Thank you for your time, sir. I'm I'm excited about this week, us playing the Bills. Nervous but excited because I know
Yep.
we got the keys to win. We just need our coach, the red rifle, and our defense to stand up and stand tall. Um, I'm gonna be with y'all in spirit at the Downey Brewing Company. I'm coming back though. I'm coming back. I'm gonna be with y'all in spirit. You got anything to say before we get up out of here, sir?
Man, SoCal, show up to Downey Brewing Company. We're representing over there. Let's go.
Downey Brewing Company. It's a nice place, nice food, nice atmosphere. You got your food and drinks there, and you got the huge TVs, and it's a lot of camaraderie there. It's a lot of things going on, and I will be with you guys the next time you guys are there, and me and Derek we going to San Francisco. We
Yeah.
going to beat the 49ers, but I don't want to
But
rush football season.
I want to give a shout out to the Kansas City club that comes into Downey because they're coming out and talking to us, giving us props, and they're cool. That's probably one of the best fan clubs I've ever seen. They're not haters. So I want to give a shout out to the Kansas City fan club that comes out
Shout out to
to
Kansas
Downey.
City. Shout out
Yeah.
to the fan club that drops by
Yeah.
the Downey Brewing Company,
Yeah.
that shares the Downey Brewing Company with us. It's us, it's the Kansas City, and it's another team, right?
Yeah, they're the Titans, but they're dropping off now because they ain't winning.
Yeah. I know you put your paper bags on when your team not doing good.
Matter of fact, like I said earlier, we had the big TV inside. I gave it up to them. I was like, yeah, you can listen to Kansas City over here. We're going outside.
Oh,
So
okay.
so we didn't lose our big TV. I didn't want to compete with the DJ last week.
Yeah.
So I told the Titans they can have it.
So you like me. That would drive me crazy trying to watch
Yeah.
the game and they got a DJ going on in there. That
Yeah.
would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
But we'll see y'all, Cali Cat Pack, Roaring Riot, Panther Nation at the Downey Brewing Company this Sunday. Derek, everybody's gonna be in the house. I'm gonna be with y'all in spirit, and we'll have another edition of Panthers Corner coming to y'all next Wednesday or next Thursday, whenever Derek puts it up. See y'all soon. And thank you, Ori.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Keep pounding.